What is happening, everybody? It's your boy back with another reaction. Yes, another. You already know what it is because you clicked on the video. So, don't act surprised. Anywho, I'm gonna be reacting to 10 hottest female fighters that will make you want, that will make you stare. Okay, I read that. I was thinking, my mind went to bro. So this is basically hot women who like to beat people's asses, which is the best one. I love a woman who would just punch a dude in the face before I would. Love this shit. Love it. Gets me wet. Anyway, let's get into this video. All right. Here we go.
Who found it? It hasn't always been an accepted thing for women to be in fighting sports, but let's face the facts. In modern times, women can do anything a man can do and look beautiful doing it. With that said, check out these 10 hottest female fighters. Paige VanZant.
Oh yeah.
Is an American mixed martial artist, an author, and a former model. She was born in Oregon and raised in Dayton, where her parents owned a dance studio. So naturally, she grew up dancing ballet, jazz, and even hip-hop for 13 plus years. She has appeared on Dancing with the Stars and the TV series Chopped. But now she is one of the hottest female UFC fighters in the flyweight division. She was one of the first women of 11 signed by the UFC and its newly created strawweight division. VanZant marked her UFC debut by defeating Curran by TKO in the 3rd round in a fight that would win Fight of the Night honors. Her mixed martial arts record is currently 7 wins and 4 losses. We're sure to see more of Paige in the future as she still competes on Dancing with the Stars. Julie Furso hails from Moscow, Russia, where she is a model, trained dancer, and martial artist. She practices and teaches Muay Thai, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and boxing, and her sweeping hair is as distinctive as her dangerous fighting style. Julie has regularly traveled to Thailand to study and fight Muay Thai. Training in Thailand is particularly brutal, with the Nak Muay training twice a day, 6 times a week in the oftentimes oppressive Thai heat. It turns out that she is also a model and dancer. She taught dance classes across the world and was also a beauty pageant contestant. She owns Nak Muay Nung Fas Martial Arts Academy, and she has 184,000 followers on her Julie Furso Instagram account. An interesting fact about Julie, she got into Muay Thai after someone suggested she take pictures doing the sport. Instead, she actually tried it out. Kubra Dali is quite possibly the most badass girl on the planet. She is a Turkish martial artist who is recognized for having taken home a gold medal from the World Taekwondo Championships in 2016. Her popularity within the sport led to her amassing over 201,000 followers on her Kubra.Dali Instagram account. Dali's appearance with a hijab sparked controversy in Turkey. It's a complicated situation with multiple opinions by lots of people. Kubra Dali is an inspiration to everyone. She didn't run with her dreams, she fought alongside them. She held gold at age 20, set an example to everyone that they can be anything they want, and most importantly, she took a stand for something. Anastasia Yankova is a Russian mixed martial artist and competes in flyweight division of the Bellator MMA. Yankova was born in Moscow, Russia. She started training in Kyokushin karate from the age of 6 to 14, inspired by a childhood fascination with Xena Warrior Princess on TV. She took a few years break from training to concentrate on school and getting into college. She started her training in Muay Thai after a coach at her fitness gym invited her to join his class, and not long after, she started competing in kickboxing tournaments. She later transitioned into MMA after being a Muay Thai champion. She often trains at American Kickboxing Academy in Thailand. Yankova has 2 professional MMA fights in Russia prior to joining Bellator, with a record of 2-0. Jordan McDonald. Jordan McDonald was born in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina in 1981. Her athletic career began early with competitive gymnastics, and she also surfed competitively during her college years. Jordan began training Muay Thai recreationally in 2007. Muay Thai led to Jiu-Jitsu training, which ultimately led Jordan to her first MMA fight in April 2009. In 2010, Jordan was faced with a decision to begin law school and allow her martial arts career to take a backseat, or to focus on her less conventional aspirations of being a champion MMA fighter. Jordan decided to forego law school and focus instead on fighting. She moved to Las Vegas, Nevada in April 2011 and has been there training, fighting, and modeling ever since. Jordan currently lives in Las Vegas, Nevada, and trains out of Drysdale Jiu-Jitsu and Extreme Couture MMA with Robert Drysdale as her head coach. Michelle Waterson is an American mixed martial artist who competes in the Ultimate Fighting Championship and is a former Invicta FC Atomweight champion. She is currently ranked the number 7 contender in the UFC Women's Strawweight division, and the site Fight Matrix ranks her number 23 in the world. Born in Colorado Springs and raised in Aurora, Waterson is of Thai descent and began a modeling career in 2004 after she graduated from high school. This beautiful fighter started to learn karate at the age of 10 and currently holds a black belt in American Freestyle Karate. But she is also trained in Wushu, Muay Thai, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, boxing, and wrestling. Gina Carano is currently an American actress, television personality, a fitness model, and a former mixed martial artist. Carano began her training with straight Muay Thai to competitive MMA, where she competed in Strikeforce and Elite XC. She appeared in ESPN magazine as well as Maxim. She is no longer fighting, but she had an incredible record of 12-0 before going up against Chris Cyborg in a headline major MMA event in which she lost. However, Carano compiled a competitive record of 12-1-1 in Muay Thai and a 7-1 record in women's MMA. Since then, she has focused on her acting career and starred in Blood and Bone with Michael Jai White in 2009 and was in the action film Haywire. And she appeared in Fast and Furious 6, Deadpool.
Why you say that he's in Fast and Furious 6, Deadpool, like it's the same movie?
Rachel Ray was a cheerleader in college at the University of Arkansas and then became a cheerleader for the Kansas City Chiefs NFL team after graduating from college. However, she fell in love with boxing after receiving a free gym membership to Title Boxing Club in Kansas City and started boxing workouts twice a day. Rachel decided to move away from cheerleading and to Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. It sounds like being a cheerleader might have been a safer thing to be in. However, an interesting fact is that cheerleading is the #1 female sport and #2 in catastrophic injuries when compared to all sports, and only American football ranks higher. She currently holds a blue belt in BJJ and has tried her hand at MMA fighting as well. Thus far, the former cheerleader has only had 4 amateur bouts. However, it appears she is taking a break from MMA. Tiffany Van Soest. Nicknamed Time Bomb, this beautiful fighter is an American Muay Thai kickboxer who competes in the bantamweight division. Van Soest began Muay Thai at the age of 18 and was both a state and national titleist as an amateur before turning professional in 2011. She won the WBC Muay Thai International Super Bantamweight Championship in 2012. And in case you are wondering about her beautiful look and where they came from, Van Soest is of maternal Austrian and Polish descent. She won her first 3 fights via unanimous decision to win the Women's Super Bantamweight Grand Prix and therefore become the Glory Women's Super Bantamweight Champion. Ronda Rousey is an American professional wrestler, actress, and former mixed martial artist and judo. She is currently signed to WWE, performing on the Raw brand. She has done incredible things in her career, was the first American woman to earn an Olympic medal in judo, which she won at the 2008 Summer Olympics in Beijing. She is the former UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion, as well as the last Strikeforce Women's Bantamweight Champion. She has a bad reputation, and Rousey still has been dogged by many in MMA circles, who found a recent interview of hers distasteful. But fear not, Ronda Rousey's backstage attitude in WWE is said to be 100% tremendous, which is a change for the better. We hope you enjoyed this video. Please let us know which one of these girls you think is the hottest. And if you liked the video and want to see more, click the subscribe button. We appreciate you, and we want to thank you for watching Interesting Facts.
Like, when Mayweather started acting up and shit, I didn't... Because I remember when Mayweather first came on the scene, he wasn't acting like that. Like how he is, like, all, stuck up and full of himself. He wasn't acting like that before. He gradually became that over time, so he got more and more popular. Which happens, I mean, you get a big head. But I'm like, can the man fight? Yes. It is entertaining to me because people like they just want to see him knock people out. Like, that's not, like, if you look at the way he's fighting, it's beauty in it. It's like Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Like, people are like, oh, it's boring. You hear people booming. in these UFC fights when they're just on the ground rolling, people, oh, boo, and I want to see somebody get knocked out and stuff like that. What they're doing, the technique that you look at is actually real interesting. But I mean, I can still understand you want to see somebody, you want to see people stand up and get knocked out. So, I mean, yes, it is. It's exciting to see that. I will say that it's not like, I'm not negating like that. No, that's stupid. Like, no, it's cool to see that. But at the same time, I like to see the technique involved as well in either the wrestling or the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and not just the punching kicks. I even like to see when people show good boxing, like when GSP, like when he started, you could tell he took significantly less hits when he started focusing more on his boxing, his jabs later on in his career. And the people, they didn't know like how to deal with that. The people he fought, they was like, it's like they just dumbfounded on boxing, which I kind of, well, growing up, I thought boxing was kind of like, you know, the foundation which you build your fighting technique on, either boxing or kickboxing. Because in kickboxing, like classes I've taken and stuff, they also focus a lot on like move the boxing. It's very similar to just boxing, you know, kickboxing. As far as like the boxing aspect, minus of course kicking. But I mean, as far as like the movement and stuff like that, like when I boxed, the movement, you know, the slipping in and out, the dodge and stuff like that, that was in kickboxing as well. Except now you add another aspect, like I said, with the kicking. But all these chicks they were pretty hot. Some of them I have not heard of, probably because I know one of them that was still an amateur, so I haven't seen her or anything. Plus, I don't follow MMA like I used to. I used to always watch UFC or what was it, Bellator or whatever it's called, and Pride. I used to watch that a lot. Kind of just, I used to watch boxing even more. I mean, years and years I watched boxing, like from, I think I started watching boxing when I was like, my dad started giving me lessons when I was like 10. Might have been a little bit younger than that. Yeah, because I think I was in the 3rd grade. My dad started giving me lessons. No, I was in the 4th grade. Yeah, I was in 4th grade. I was like 9 because I was too young to go into kindergarten, so I had to wait a whole year. So I was 5 going on 6 going into kindergarten instead of so I was 5 in August and I turned 6 in November instead of being 5 and then going like a whole year before I turned 6. So I was basically 6 years old. So I was always a year behind everybody, pretty much where I was supposed to be. And I remember my dad started getting me boxing because I was getting bullied. I went to all white school from 4th grade. Well, it was all white, but it was 97% white. I want to say something like that, like because it was mostly white, and I was getting bullied at the school. It would get real bad in 6th grade, and that's when I was like, I started focusing more on getting on my boxing and stuff like that, like training myself how to fight, and I got a lot better, and I got a lot stronger, and then I started taking kung fu and stuff like that later on. Not that much later, but then doing karate and stuff. I learned how to do kicks and stuff from watching movies. I remember my kung fu instructor, he's like, how do you know how to do those kicks already? When I first was at his class, there was an exhibition going on, and I went over there, and he was like, how do you know how to do all these kicks already? And I was like, watching movies, man. I just kept doing it, and looking at the movie, rewinding it. I went through a lot of VHS tapes, repairing them because I was rewinding the movie so much that it just eat the damn tape up, wear the tape out. And as I just kept watching them doing it until I was able to do the kick or the punch, and looking at the punches and moving and slipping and stuff like that. And then also I started watching boxing and stuff like with my dad and stuff like that. So, and I said, but I just want to actually go to a dojo and actually learn something, rather than just, because the movie shit doesn't, they're going to take you so far. Plus, it's not real. A lot of stuff is exaggerated. So I don't go in a real fight thinking I can do a bunch of Steve Seagal shit. Like, I'm not a trained Aikido expert or anything like that. Like, they might be able to go in a fight doing that shit, but like, I can't do that shit just for what I've seen him doing movies. Because a lot of that shit's over exaggerated anyway. But anywho, thanks for watching, everybody. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see y'all on Monday. Peace.